So I'm here in Buzzfeed. Right now I'm looking at some weird scam articles or something, but don't worry, I'm not staying here. We're gonna go to quizzes. So recently I made a video where I let Quotev make my sim. I had a little quiz. I answered some questions. It gave me a little bit of something that I used to transfer and make it into a sim. I'm doing the same thing here essentially with Buzzfeed, though I think I want to do something slightly different. I want to try to take a quiz for each individual type thing, like answer some questions and we'll guess your hair color is like what I'm thinking I want to try to do with this video. Now, a little bit different from the Quotev one, and if I want to try to do something like the Quotev one in the future, I can. But I want to try something a little different, gotta mix it up a little bit. It's boring if you don't. Here we are in The Sims, ready to make a new wonderful person, sim, thing, pixels. But the first quiz, I think we're gonna have to ask the gender, because that's important for making a sim, kind of, I guess. But yeah, it's what we need to know before we start getting into the finer details, I think. Let's do broad and then slowly work our way down. So I think I need to search, guess gender, I guess. Wording these things are hard. Read these waddle botters and we'll guess your height and gender. Okay, some of these. Make a grilled cheese and we'll guess your gender-neutral name. Okay, can we guess your age and gender from this 8-picture test? That sounds not as fun as bottled water. That just sounds more ridiculous to me. So this is what we're doing. Rate these bottled waters. Smart water, I mean, I'm indifferent. I couldn't give less of a crap. I don't really like bottled water. It all tastes like plastic to me, especially Aquafina. It tastes like plastic. Dasani, I'm indifferent. I'd rather just drink my tap water. I'm in Michigan. We got the water for it. I can do that. I hate this just on principle. I hate this on principle too. Also, this tastes so much like plastic and I hate it. Ugh, disgusting. This one's not too bad. I don't know what this is, so, indifferent. What the hell even is? Okay. I've never heard of, most of these. I hate this one on the principle. It looks like it should be like a beer or a wine, not a water. Why is this so unnecessarily fancy? I don't like it. I think this one's a little okay. Really? What is this stuff? What is this? I hate that on principle. That one too. It looks like a beer. It doesn't look like water. Just design it like water if you're gonna design it. What? Poland Spring? Oh, if it's Poland, I love it. I'm Polish. What even is some of these? I don't drink bottled water often, can you tell? I like my tap water. I think this one's a little okay. What? No, you look like milk. I hate it. I hate it so much. Vulvic? Like vulva? I hate that one on principle too. I'm indifferent. I'm done. Oh, cool. I'm a 5'10" guy. You know what? I'll take it. It adds 10 inches and gives me a dick. I'm good with it. So, I guess that's what we're gonna do in The Sims. We're gonna make a guy. Okay, sorry, but, you're a dude now. He looks like, the dude in the Friends household. Just a little more like a chipmunk. Like that guy in the Friends household did a chipmunk and this is the abomination that popped out. What's the guy's name again? Travis Scott. It looks like Travis Scott did a squirrel and this popped out. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Next quiz for hair color, I suppose. More search. Guess hair color is what it's going to be. Why can't I... Sometimes. Okay, thank you for blocking ads. That's not what I'm worried about right now. Guess hair color. Too many ages. There we go. Enjoy a European buffet. And we'll guess your hair color, or pick a 2000 movie per genre and we'll guess your hair color. Both of these could be fun, but I think the movies are a little bit more. Hopefully I actually know these movies, because I cycled through only the same 200 discs growing up, so we'll see. Comedy. Elf, 100%. It's a Christmas classic. I love it. Animation. I didn't really like Lilo and Stitch as a kid. I hated Wall-E as a kid. Spirited Away, I don't think I ever watched. So it's gotta be Coraline. And then horror, Paranormal Activity. It's, I think the first horror movie I saw as a kid, actually. I was 4. Loved it. Didn't give me nightmares, but, Ernest Scared Silly, or whatever it is, did. For some reason. Fantasy. I never saw that as a kid. I never saw that as a kid. That one I kind of saw. In fact, I've never seen this or that. And then Bridge to Terabithia, I did watch as a kid, so I guess that one's gonna be my favorite. And then romance, I've not seen any of these. I think I hate The Notebook on principle, because I've seen the name so many times, and I think I just hate it on principle. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Let's go with that one. I just picked it at random. And then action. Ooh. Honestly, I've only seen like clips of Fast and Furious where my brother watched it or my grandfather, and I think I'm just gonna not like it on principle. I've not seen that. I've probably only seen clips of that, but I think it seemed like the best out of these. And then mystery. Ooh. I haven't seen any of these, but zodiac signs are cool. Drama. I've not seen any of these. I'm uncultured swine. Wait, I did see this one. But it was in my English class a couple years back. Yeah, that's what I watched in my high school English class. Good times. And science fiction. I think I did watch Avatar as a kid, but War of the Worlds is, I think, a bit more iconic because of the book. And I've heard summarizations of the book in my AP history classes. Musical. Not seen that one. I have seen parts of this one. Okay. So, my hair color is blue. You watched Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, didn't you? No, I didn't. Fuck you. You asshole. Fuck you. Don't assume it makes an ass out of you and me. Artistic, a little quirky. Depends on your definition. Delightfully unexpected? Maybe. Your vibe is cinematic. No, it is not. I do not make life feel like a movie. At least not a good one. Not a good one. People admire your individuality. That is very debatable. You can debate that in the comments. Your ability to see the world in a completely different way. I don't know about that one. I think it really shows that I kind of guessed on some of these and I just picked the only one I'd ever seen. Yeah. Okay. You're getting blue hair, my guy. But there's two blues. Ooh. I'd clarify this one more like a teal cyan. And this one I'd clarify as like cobalt, which I think is a bit more classically blue. So we're gonna go with the dark one. And I guess I gotta do eye color next. Can I click search here? No, I cannot. What a sight, man. What a sight. Really, the only thing I did honestly take far too many Buzzfeed quizzes as a kid. So, guess your eye color. Or guess eye color, because I don't know how they word these things sometimes. Style your boyfriend, and I will guess your eye color with scary accuracy. As an asexual lesbian, I'm very intrigued about what I'll get. I'm very intrigued. It's your birthday. What are you expecting him to wear? Same thing as me. I own, like, a shirt that's just like that. So, we're both wearing that, you know? Gotta be matching. She wears to a fancy dinner. I would never go to a fancy dinner, so let's keep it casual. Asked you on a beach date. What is he wearing? Speedo, obviously. Love it. I'm not taking this seriously. At all. What should he wear to a coffee date? My boy better be going dark academia. Obviously. What matching couples costumes are you doing? Doctor and Nurse? Anakin and Padme? Harley and Joker? Pennywise and Benji? Yes, that's what... Pennywise and Benji, the ultimate couples costume, yes. What should he wear to the park? Way too covered up turtleneck, obviously. The most fancy thing you can wear to a park. Gotta look good. What should he wear to Christmas dinner? Show off that chest, boy. And what should he wear on Valentine's Day? Just give me a hoodie. What is he wearing to bed? What? Let's use nothing. Oh God. When is it gonna give me my answer? I don't want to sit here looking at these pictures of men, please. Oh, there we go. Dark brown. Not horribly far off from my real eye color. It is in the brown family, kind of. So, my guess answers worked. Grounded, observant, and harder to read than people think. Wow, really sucking my dick there. Love it. You move through the world with quiet confidence and a sharp sense of intuition. God, quiet confidence? Yeah, my confidence is so quiet, it's like almost non-existent. You don't need to say much to make an impact. Great, because I don't say much. Yeah, well, he's gonna have dark brown eyes, I guess. Let's go. Goodbye, gray, and hello, dark brown, or is this like a darker brown? I don't know if that's like black or really, really dark brown. Like, I'd say this is medium brown, and we'll call that one dark brown. Just because I'm unsure if that's black or brown. Would there be a quiz on skin tone, and is that racist? I'm gonna go with it either way. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I guess I just search guess skin tone or color. I don't know. This one feels like a little weird, but it's the name of the game, I guess. Oh, no, that's just guess your favorite color. Oh, I didn't completely type that right. I forgot the skin because that shows you how weird I feel about this question. Oh, thank God. I was honestly scared there was gonna be quizzes for that. I was scared. So I'll just randomize the skin color, I guess. The last quiz I'm going to do is one to guess aesthetic, and that will be basically what I base everything else about the sim on. Its traits, style, maybe even its features to an extent. They're all micro rating, and I'll guess your main aesthetic. No, because I would choose the most ridiculous options. Ooh, build a super bougie house, and I'll guess your interior design aesthetic. That's not what I want though. But choose some snuggly jelly cats, and I'll guess your aesthetic. That sounds cute. That sounds really cute. I love stuffed animals. I am a child at heart. There's just something about stuffed animals that are just adorable. Pick a jelly cat keychain. That one is too normal. I've seen that a million places. Not that cool. I don't really like coffee. I don't know what that is. So I think that might be like either bread or like a baguette, and that is a croissant. So it's between these two. I kind of like this guy though. He intrigues me. Pick a sporty jelly cat. Ooh, I don't like sports. I got hit in the face with those a lot. I got hit in the gut with that. I got hit in the eye with that. I got hit in the eye with that. I don't think I've been hit by whatever that is, so I'll go with it. Pick an animal jelly cat. Ooh, I don't like that guy. He looks like he's high and wants to eat me. Meh. These are all kind of meh. Is that like a flying squirrel or a bat? I think it's like a flying squirrel. Yeah, it's gotta be a flying squirrel. It can't be a bat. I'm an idiot. I think it's between these two. You look kind of like Peppa Pig. It's the nose. The nose looks like Peppa Pig, so I chose it. I don't know why. Ooh, choose a random jelly cat. These are cuter. Look at the little chest. Look at the sardines. These are cute. I love shinies and collecting things, so I want that one. Choose a pink sweet treat jelly cat. I don't really like pink, so I don't like that one. I really don't like that one. Don't like that. I mean, there's not really any pink on that, but I think the donut's better. Choose a sea creature jelly cat. Ooh. Oh. Look at this guy. He's just there. I don't know, there's just something about this guy that amuses me. Choose a Christmas item jelly cat. Christmas is by far not my, it's a holiday cracker. I know what that is because of The Sims. The wreath is really cute though. The others are kind of meh. I kind of want to do the holiday crackers just for the memes because I did a whole challenge trying to get rich off of opening holiday crackers. So I've got to do it. Ooh, a sushi jelly cat. They're all adorable. They're all adorable. I love them. Look at that little guy. And that one. I like that one better. He's so much more little guy. Choose a cheese jellyfish. I don't really like you. You look like something not cheese. That kind of looks like a piece of cake, but I know it's cheese. I know it's like a cheese wedge from a cheese circle. And, I don't know what the fuck you are. So I'm going with you. Choose a fruit jelly cat. I don't know. I don't know about any of these. Let's go with the twin buddies. Lastly, pick a plant jelly cat. Ooh, these ones are cuter. I like the little gray pots. That's a really interesting texture they got there. I like it. I think I like this little succulent best, though, because I don't like the tassel. We all know that tassel's not staying up like that. That's flopping to the side and looking horrible. So, succulent. Yay. Ooh, vintage. Okay. Like, I think I can do kind of vintage. Okay. I can try that. And now I get to just kind of randomize a lot more about him. Okay, so skin tone, yeah, this is just gonna be randomized. Well, you didn't get too lucky. That just doesn't look very natural to me. I don't know. I think that's the best. I don't like those eyebrows. Those are stupid eyebrows. They're just not good. Your eyebrow shape is all jacked up. Yeah, okay, that's better. But you look really angry now. I think this eyebrow shape is just an angry eyebrow shape. I can't blame it all on the sim. I can blame most of it, though, because that's more fun. Let's just give you some straight flat ones, maybe. Your features are just kind of weird. I don't like I have to change them. Okay. Eye shape. If I randomize it, it's also going to randomize the eye color. So I just need to choose something that is whatever I want. Cheeks, I can randomize that all day. Okay, I kind of like those ones. Vintage. I don't know what vintage features are. I'm just going to keep going till I get something I vibe with. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just like a really random sim for me. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. I don't feel one way or the other about him. It's mostly the hair and skin combination. I don't think they suit each other well. Your name, that's gonna be randomized too. Paul, yeah, that feels vintage. Paul is not. Paul Simon, no. Paul Mason. I feel like that's a real person's name. I don't know. I'm recalling something like this from somewhere. Ooh, and then, what would be vintage like traits? Wait, the thing, give me traits. Give me a second. I'm gonna go back and read it. You've got that nostalgic and rustic feel to you. Your style is on point, and you're definitely on a Pinterest board somewhere. Doesn't help me a whole lot. I'm gonna be real with you. Doesn't help me a whole lot. I've decided on a neat art lover that's self-assured. That feels like somebody who would be into a vintage aesthetic. Am I just basing this off my own opinion? Yeah. Do I care? Not really. Wait, maybe something creative like a best-selling author. That's vintage. I feel like authors are more likely to have a vintage aesthetic. Or a painter. You know, maybe I'll do painter because of the hair. Yeah, he's got blue hair. He's a painter. I do kind of feel like maybe something that's tied back could be fun. If I can find the right type of hairstyle. I definitely want something that's a little bit longer. Maybe this one. I kind of like this hair. It's weird how they don't put like half the updos in the updo section. Like, this is an updo, but it's not in the updo section. You can only find it in long, and they really need to recategorize these. It bugs me. It bugs me so very much. Well, I'm gonna go with it, and then I think he needs glasses. Look at that. So vintage. Unless we go super vintage with a monocle. No, I'm not gonna be that weird and out there. I'm just gonna go with these ones. Vintage glamour. Literally vintage. That brown color is fine. And I just copy these to a lot of the outfits, I suppose. And I guess he kind of has to be like a bit more fancy because vintage, so vests and stuff for every day. You know, vintage glamour, I don't think that's what I'm going for. I quite like the Crystal Creations one. It's honestly like my favorite vest and like long sleeve shirt combo. I just need to find one that feels a little bit vintage. Maybe that one. And it also kind of goes with this hair and glasses. Yeah, I like that. It's cute. Am I deceiving myself a little? Maybe. And now I just need some nice pants. Where's the Life and Death ones? Those are my favorite. I mean, I could do that. Though you see, it doesn't have the color I want, so I can't. Life and Death, where are you? There they are. They've got a little snake belt buckle. You can't see it on there, but I swear to God it has it, and it's just my favorite thing ever. Yep, that's the best color. And I don't hate the boots, honestly. I might go for something a little bit different in style, but I think the boots are fine. Some nice boots. He looks great. I think he needs a watch, though. His wrists are dying or screaming out for a watch. I mean, look how much those sleeves are pushed up. Boy needs a watch. And obviously, I'm going to use the Vintage Glamour one. I do honestly really like this watch. I think it looks great. And just copy it over. Formal. I want to just try to find a full body, you know, get it bish bash bosh done. I want to see if there's anything here that fits it. Why is that considered formal? Just why? I mean, you do you, but I'm not wearing that to a dinner party. See the pinstripe there, that feels formal and vintage. So I might go with that one. I mean, is it as vintage as something like that? Probably not, but I don't think we need to go that vintage. Pinstripe. It's wonderful. And then some shoes. Some nice loafers. And where's my favorite ones? You are my favorite ones. Dark color? Dark brown? Yeah, looks good. Athletic. What even would be vintage athletic wear? Does it even exist? I mean, it probably exists. I just don't know what it is. Because I don't... Oh, yeah, I guess so. Let's get some sneakers. I feel like I do believe Adidas have been around for a really long time, so I think I could honestly use those as vintage. Yeah. Let's get you some socks, because your ankles look so bare and naked, and I just want to cover them up. They look uncomfortable. There we go. You look better now. Sleep, you see that, one robe thingy from Vintage Glamour that was informal feels more kind of like your husband just got up in the morning, he's dressed, but he wants to eat breakfast, so he puts a robe on over his work attire, you know? That's what that gives. But I think any robe would work, like this one. Yeah, it works. Honestly, I think I kind of like the original there. I think that looks nice. And then shoes. I like these slippers best. They're the most normal. And I don't know if I want to do like pure white or gray or any other color. You know what? Actually, no. The brown looks like horrid with that. I think gray works. Party. I need some more fancy vests. I'm not gonna redo that one though. Like, I need to be a little bit different, you know? I mean, kind of, but also kind of not. No. I mean, maybe that's like modern day vintage, but I don't think that's like actual vintage. Like, vintage was not like oversized. You wore fitted stuff. This one kind of. No, maybe I'll try to make this work. I like those colors. Yeah, that's a nice color combo. And then maybe I can use my Life and Death pants again. Love those suckers. They're so good. Oh, and look at that. It's a perfect match. I can't resist now. And then more boots, because I love boots. Look at that. Such a good fit. I thought I said have a watch on this outfit. Oh, it can't be seen. Like, why can't it be seen? Look at the space between the edge of that sleeve and his wrist. You can fit the watch there. Come on, game. What were they doing with this shirt? What were they doing? Did they not adjust the settings? Adjust the settings. It can fit a watch. Ugh, this game. I like the idea of it. I like some of the execution, but all in all, it's not good. In a lot of ways, it's just not good. And then the vintage swimwear. That's gonna be that. That's gonna be this thing again. That's vintage swimwear, everybody. Oh, we'll do the stripes for this one though. I've seen that in the Addams Family, like the '90s movies, like the actual good Addams Family. Because the Wednesday show, that is not the Addams Family. Like, I'm sorry, it's decent as its own separate entity media, but in my mind, it does not live it up at all to any of the Addams Family like movies or the original TV show. Like, those are just so much better and have such a different vibe. So much better for me. What would be vintage hot weather wear? I need to have a look. I mean, I've got some vests, but these are more ranch, obviously, because they came from the horse ranch pack, so I don't know if I'm feeling it. Polo. Oh, polos are vintage. If I can find one that makes sense. I don't know about that. I'll look in some other categories, like button-ups first, and then decide. If not, I guess I'm gonna go back to like a plain white polo or something. I guess this would be kind of like the next closest thing for vintage. Like, husband gets home from a work week, unbuttons the shirt, and there's just like the tank top at the bottom, so I can make that work. And then I honestly kind of want pants if I can make it work. I don't know. Get the hot weather out of here. I just feel like men didn't wear shorts in vintage clothing. Like, obviously they did, but like it's not immediately something that comes to mind. Ooh, yeah, that actually kind of works, I think. And then loafers, maybe, like the weird like boat shoes. Does that work? I don't know. Your calves are too big. I don't like them. That's better. And cold weather. I'm thinking. That is kind of vintage. That's kind of vintage too. I was thinking of the word for these types of caps, and my mind is blank, so I'm just not gonna bother now. But yeah, that feels kind of vintage to me. Any good vests here? No. Any good suit jackets? No. Sweatshirts? Not really. Button-ups? You disappoint. Sweaters. We're getting somewhere almost. That's grandpa, not necessarily vintage. Some come collect their grandpa. I don't know. Like, I have a vision, but like I also don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a vague idea, but not a vision. There it is. That's what I'm thinking of. Hopefully jackets has the holy grail. You know, why don't I just go with a full body trench coat? That's like always vintage, but also not. I just need to decide which trench coat. I mean, if I get boots high enough, I can cover up the edge of that. And that's like totally vintage right there. Or this one. But I just like life and death better. And then let's get some boots. I love boots. Oh, that is odd. So really tall boots, it goes over the pants. Shorter boots, it goes under the pants. That's interesting. Finally, a piece of clothing that has realistic mechanics and functions, unlike that weird sweater that obviously did not go all the way down the arm but would not show my watch. I'm still upset over that. Let me be angry. Okay, that works. I suppose this is my sim. Maybe I'll look through the preferences and try to do something. He probably likes piano and pipe organ and research and debate. Probably violin too. Where's painting? There it is. Color? Well, he obviously likes blue. Probably likes reds and browns and blacks based on the colors I gave him. Conversation topics. He probably just likes potty humor and silly behavior and pranks. Other than that, I don't know. Decor? Ooh, can I find something that's kind of vintage? Like, obviously, a lot of these are like, ooh, there it is. He likes vintage. Fashion? See, none of these are vintage necessarily, so I'm just gonna leave that blank. Sim characteristics. I don't know. I don't really care. And then music. I don't know if I care too much about this either. I'll give it a look through though. Probably dislikes electronica and hip hop, but maybe likes easy listening, doesn't like DJ. Probably likes blues and classical and baroque. Yeah, retro, probably. Although that's probably like 80s retro, not vintage. Maybe singer-songwriter. Yeah, let's go with it. And that is my sim, Paul Mason. I don't really like his name, but I'm gonna go with it, because he's not my favorite sim in the world either, but if you like him, he'll be on my gallery. It's chat aside over there, just like on YouTube, so spell it the same, and it'll work. Leave a like, leave a comment, it makes my day, and I just like hearing feedback. I like hearing things. I like talking to people. well, I crave social interaction and I don't have much of it, we'll put it that way. And don't forget to subscribe so I can prove to my mother that I have friends, because I was a very lonely child, if you can't tell, and I'm still kind of lonely. So yeah, I'll catch you next time.